Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You on the long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs. You on the long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs, long bus, with short dogs. At the bus stop and whatnot with some blunts in my lunchbox. Enough stock to last the whole show. Got a whole packed road. The place about to go, better keep your glass cold. I jump in, meet my other friends. Big respect, gotta show love to them. You wouldn't believe who the bumping in. Why you looking like that? You coming in? Anyway, this is Matt, that's Steve. What a rich dandy. There's Jason, there's Robin, that's the other Steve. This the whole damn team, the whole stampede. Welcome to the show. Go ahead and speak. Make yourself at home. Here, take a seat. Let your mind free. Hit a little tree. Take a little drink. Whatever you need. Whatever you need. Jump in the ride.
Yo, welcome back. We're going to get the business out of the way here. Like, share, subscribe. We'd like to thank Habits Glass and Goody, 3 locations here in Omaha, and selling local music for us. CDs with their music on it. We got Coach of Chiropractic on 114th and Blondo, and Olson's Automotive in Blair, Nebraska. All great people. We cannot thank them enough for their sponsorship, and we would ask you to patronize them. So what we got today is we got Munch Miyagi. How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm all right. I'm glad for y'all to have me here.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. It's been a long time. We had you on bars, but you were you were in here for, I don't know. You just kind of came in so we could talk, and you actually helped me with some little things here and getting some small things worked out. And I'm the old man that isn't great with the technology, and you're always over here helping me out.
Hey,
so yeah,
both on this journey of trying to figure out all this stuff together.
Right. So how old of a dude are you?
31. I turned 32 this year.
All right, man, you still look young as hell.
I know.
Good for you.
Yeah. Sometimes I get carded when I go into the alcohol store.
Yeah, fuck.
As soon as I walk in the door, they look at me like, "Hey, what you doing here?"
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
If I was at the club working the door, your card would be checked thoroughly.
Yeah. Like, flip it over again.
Look at this.
Give me the flashlight.
Y'all look at this. This ain't real. Look at this.
It's crazy, man. I just was at the other spot, and one of the kids there, he's not old enough to sell alcohol, and so they called me up there. He said, "Y'all call this guy? He looks younger than that guy."
So 31, you got kids?
Yeah, I got 2 and 1 on the way. Got a little baby in the oven.
Man, you're cruising for a bruising. I got 4, so I know what you got coming.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Man, a whole lot of empty pockets.
Yeah. How old are the first 2?
My oldest is 15, and then my youngest, he is 2.
Okay, 15. Is he bigger than you?
She's the one that's 15.
Okay.
And we're like the same height. She's like a little shorter. I've been making the joke. I've been telling her that she's done growing. She might get a little taller. I just be giving her a hard time, but
no, I was just asking.
Get a little taller.
I got a 16-year-old that's just starting to maybe get a little bigger than me. I got a few pounds on him, but he might be taller, but I ain't gonna admit it to his face.
Yeah, I can't let him know.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't let him know. But yeah, that's why I was asking. Like, does he end up bigger than you?
I think my son is going to end up bigger than me. I take him over to my grandma's. They tell me he's going to be carrying me up the stairs.
Oh, yeah. Well, start working out now so you can at least keep him in line.
You're already trying to fight for headline.
Oh yeah,
he be crawling up on me just all day. You gotta relax, son.
But let's be real, man. There's like nothing better than the kids and
that's it right there.
Yep.
Like just having a long day, just that they have that energy. They just smiling.
Yeah.
Bro,
and I'll be in here in the mornings and stuff, and my wife will send me a video. I actually showed one to Danny this morning. Like, bro, that shit, it comes, and it's like the greatest video ever, but it's also like, man, I'm missing that right now. You know what I mean? So
I know what you mean. I worked like 2 jobs, so for mainly throughout the part of the entire week, it's either like 3 or 4 days I'm working in there. So I get back at like 10, 12 o'clock at night. And everything's already done. Everyone's asleep and stuff. So I missed out on all the good stuff going on. That's probably the tough part right there with it.
Oh, 100%. But I used to be on the road a lot, and so I totally get that. Not seeing, I mean, you get me out there 3 or 4 days, bro. By the end of that, I'm like crying in the hotel room. I'm like, well, look at baby, man, I miss him. So yeah,
people don't know it's tough for the truck drivers, man.
oh, it's
that.
a mental toll for sure, 100%. So you said you're working 2 jobs?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My main job is I work at the food bank here in Omaha.
Nice.
And we service. It's like
That's cool.
It's a pretty good spot.
I had to do some community service at a food bank back home.
You ever want to?
I wasn't a good kid, but I thought it was cool how it worked and how everything, how donations came in and how it was put back out.
Oh yeah,
I was there for about a month and a half. So.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Well, let's be real. I mean, we've recently learned how much donations really matter to some people, and especially with the way the world is right now. And
that's one of the things that we've been seeing going on there because of just how tough this year has been. Like the food insecurity levels, all that stuff, then went up even more than what it was last year. It's just been going up more and more every year, and it's tough. A lot of people came through though this year, like around the holidays. There was so many people coming in.
Yeah.
The mayor, they did a citywide, citywide donation where they just got together with a lot of people from the cities and they just brought in food like all day. They were just coming back in the pickup truck, just dropping off food. Then they'll go back on. This is a mayor assistant, Raquel. I believe that's her name. It's like they're all just going, bringing them back. We're filling it back up, and then I don't remember how much the weight it was, but it was pretty crazy to see how much people have been donating this year. Like,
that's cool.
Donated probably more than they have over the last few years.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. I guess at least Omaha has a lot of money in it. Mm-hmm. Like there is a lot of money in this city. So it is nice to see, the city stepping up for the people that need it. And we're actually getting ready to. George McGinnis was in here for a podcast, talking about his sobriety, and he was homeless for a while, and talked to us about how much the people helped him, and now he's putting together things for the homeless here in town and helping take care of them. And we're going to put together like a donation drive for him, and give it 30 days and collect as much as we can, and see if we can help stock his shelves. And
that'd be amazing to do. Definitely.
It was like we learned that in like 2023, it was like somewhere between 112 and 117 people lost their lives in the streets, like just homeless people. And like, did you even think that there was 117 people homeless in the city? Like, I mean, we know that there's like you see but 100 and something. Like you lost that many,
sometimes.
Dude. Yeah,
dang, I didn't even know there's that many.
No, but you see the same kind of guys on the same corners. You know what I mean? But like, to lose 117 and still have a population is crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so we're gonna do what we can to help get that going.
Yeah, definitely. Love to promote or do whatever I can to help out with that.
Yeah, I was just talking to him last night. Like, we put together a list of like some of the things that he sees the most need for, and we're gonna post all that and try to get busy on it anyway.
Definitely recommend put like a list of recommended things. That's one of the things we didn't do this past year at the food bank.
Yeah,
a lot of people who do like food drives, they try to boost the weight with rice, and so rice isn't a bad thing to donate, but we gotta kind of work that out through the volunteer area, so it's a bit of a hassle on the back end.
Yeah. So are you originally from Omaha?
Yeah, North Omaha, everywhere around Omaha, everywhere in Omaha. We moved a lot growing up.
Yeah.
It was just, I guess that's the nature of how things was. My mom, it was like 4 of us, and just my mom raising us, and so some years we'd be in this house for some years, and then might have to move again, whatever the case may be. So I've lived a little bit everywhere around here.
Yeah, that's a big city.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you looking back at life? Do you know what started your love for music?
Hmm.
I mean, was it mom singing in the car, or
I would say I've always liked music. I always remember just me just kind of like rapping to myself ever since I can remember, just because I don't know. Maybe it's just just how it always been. But my mom, she always did play a lot of music growing up, and it was a lot of good music. A lot of Tupac, but she loved Eazy-E. You play
okay?
some Eazy-E on,
Yeah.
oh, you gonna see my mom transform.
Bro, I was like 14, 15 or something, and like Two Short Cocktails came out. Like I was way too young for that album, but like yeah.
It's just how it is. So the music finds you, and when it finds you, you gotta hear it.
Yep.
My mom, she played a lot of music like that. As I got older, she would play, Lil Wayne, a little bit more of other type of music. But I would still find like other type of music on my own because they always listen to the music that everybody else listen to.
Yeah.
I still go venture off, listen to my 94 one. That's the only place where you can really hear some of the good other bands and stuff like that. That's why I hear like bands like I guess like Nickelback back in the day and stuff like that. Bands like that. And then as I got older, I started listening to more 80s, 90s, 70s music, listening to more of that R&B music my mom used to always play, all the music I used to be tired of hearing. I started going back and hearing, I'm like, man, this music wasn't that bad.
Right.
The 80s rock, that stuff took me over for a while. The Pat Benetars, the Heart. Oh, yeah, I love I get lost in that music for a while. As soon as I got older, I had my own apartment. That was all. That was it. That was 80s hits all day. Journey. Wheels in the Sky.
Yeah. So I mean, and as far as your music, like you have a little bit of like, I don't want to say a little bit, like you have a lot of like, you're more lyrical than I see a lot of people. It's like I don't know, you have that extra layer. When you did your bars on the bus, there was some wordplay in there that was sick as hell. And I mean, so maybe, and that's what I'm looking at, is like you just have a little more wordplay to your thought provoking type of music. You know what I mean? And I have enjoyed that about your music. But it's not just music for you. I see you gaming and running a camera, doing kind of videos. What all are you into at this point?
A little bit of everything. I've been that's why last year I would say I was a bit more quiet, just because on that side of things, not music wise, but just trying to figure out everything and trying to get everything together. So I've been doing a lot of YouTube type of things like the game, man. Um, Trying to get the podcast and things back in order for that to be able to go. Trying to do music, and then I started working on Twitch. Got monetized over there, and then TikTok. Working on getting I got one page, but I'm trying to get the other page there, and I got that one so it can go live and you can make money on there. But I was trying to get all these things together, and I guess those are my main things that I do, but trying to get them all together.
Well, bro, you're working 2 jobs.
Right.
You're working 2 jobs
That's
and
what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
do all these
Right.
things. So like, I'm not mad at you. I'm saying, like, I see you doing a lot, and to hear you're working 2 jobs, it made it like, how are you doing all of that? You know what I mean? Like, you a vampire, bro? I don't sleep.
Team don't sleep. I would say it's the support system, definitely.
Okay.
My lady, she's pregnant, and she's been holding it down, definitely. She does a lot of that, making sure I can go do certain events. And even then, my last event that I was able to go perform at, Strawstone, he invited, he let me actually be able to perform there. That was amazing.
Shout out Nice Enough Entertainment.
Yes. Appreciate y'all, definitely.
Yeah.
And she showed up that night, and that was a good time right there. it was great just being able to go out there and just put it all out there. Like I just love doing music.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I am. I want to say I don't have this. I haven't had the self confidence to even like put myself on a stage, even if I could rap. You know what I mean? Like or
Mhm.
sing. Like I haven't. I'm maybe finding a little bit of that now. You know what I mean? And but it what is the pressure? I mean, is that a pressure for you before you go up, or is it
I feel
you
like it's
know there
fuel.
you're ready to fight that stage, like you're ready to go?
Yeah, I'm like the lion after the antelope. As soon as I walk in the door,
All right.
There you go.
I'm ready to. I don't know. I'm just amped up. I'm ready to feel the energy of the night, everything going on, and then by the time it's ready to go on stage, I tell myself it's everybody say that this is what they do and all these other types of things, and it's like, all right, this is what I say I do. It's time to go up stage and be who I say I am. It's time to go and do what I say I do, and it's time to deliver at that point. And it's just like any job or any work like that. I want to when you take what's the word I'm looking for, like integrity in your work and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You want to do a good job every time,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
so
Yep.
same thing with like music. I feel.
Do you have a writing process, or are you? I mean, I guess kind of where are you getting your music from? I mean, is it your life experiences? Is it your mental health? Is it like what is it that your process is to get your music?
I would say it's a little bit of everything. A lot of I would say has to do with like how I'm feeling mentally at that moment. If I'm in a mood or something like that, I probably write some of my best stuff when I'm going through it.
Right.
Me and my lady get in an argument. I'm gonna go to the car.
Right. Right.
This is it. This is exactly what I needed.
Okay, so you're kind of using that as a vent too.
So yeah, it's a stress relief for you.
Yeah, definitely.
It helps you.
Definitely. So
Puts you in a
maybe
different headspace.
maybe I need to cool down because you know when you get in arguments or when you're going back and forth, you don't want to.
Yeah.
You know, you're not thinking clearly and stuff like that.
You're gonna say stuff you don't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily mean, and you're gonna say it in ways that you didn't mean to present it.
Right.
We all make mistakes.
I don't argue well.
Neither do I.
Once there's name calling or some kind of like
this was something.
well, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah,
like
that me neither.
I'm not trying to call you names, especially like out of anger, because I'm not going to mean it. It's
Right.
something I'm going to have to try to. You can't just unsay
right
those things. You know, things.
The words go out. You want to bring them back, but
Yeah.
it's
So I'm not going to argue with you.
I think
I'll sit here and look at my phone and let you yell at me or go to the car, go for a drive, or because I'm not finna engage in that potential destruction.
Right.
Wish I wish I'd have realized it 30 years ago.
Yeah,
it's too much energy sometimes.
Yeah. It's just that's all it is. You're just wasting energy.
Right.
You're screwing up your focus, your mental ability at the time. Everything about you. You're messing up yourself. You're not letting. Yeah. You're not thinking.
Like you can't. I'm making something in the oven. I didn't put the oven on broil because I'm upset. I don't even know why the pizza done in 5 minutes. You know,
you're not wrong at all.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of the process, though. This life experiences, things like you said, just a lot of that, and maybe not necessarily trying to chase a sound or anything because I feel like. I don't know. I feel like I'm a good judge of music at times. I say my judge is like the end all be all, but I don't try to overthink a song too much either, and so I try to figure out what the song is going to be, and then sometimes it might change a bit as I write it, and there's times I might write the second verse before the first verse, or I might write the verse and don't have a chorus. So I write a chorus and don't know the verse.
Yeah,
but
it comes.
Yeah,
let me hold on to that.
Right.
That sounds good. That's going to fit somewhere.
Exactly, and I just put those lines further down on the paper. I was like, now I'll bring it up here.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I would say that's a lot of the process. Some songs is easier to write, Like some songs you can jump into a zone and I can finish it maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Some songs it took me a year to write. So
Yeah, well, you're gonna like I believe an artist is his own worst critic. So
yeah,
you're gonna try to get something the way you want it to be perceived and not the way everybody else. You want to present it the way you're feeling it.
Yeah, we see that a lot with artists. Yeah, it's got it. Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting on the timing or like what
Right.
they're. Maybe I want this sound to be like this.
Yeah. Did you seen the Chris Boyd performance on Bars on the Bus?
Mm-hmm.
That dude, like after his performance, you could like see a weight lifted from him, and bro, even after he performed that and saw his performance, he went and re-recorded the song. Like, I'm ready to give it what it needs.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you need right there. A second ear, then you hear like you. Sometimes it's some songs that you'll write and then it's like, man, I love it, but it might just be missing something. You might not even catch it right away.
Right.
You might just you're listening to it and then something may happen and then you're like, oh,
this clicks.
Mm-hmm. Well, or things happen like, hey, he came on here. Maybe that was the thing that he's like, maybe I did this different that day, and this
maybe just putting him on internet put him in a different mind frame and made him pop. You know, that's he's been on stage before, but
and it's a comfortable room. We all sit in here and talk about how screwed up we are. And,
right.
You know what I mean? And he's like, hey, I'm at home here. Like, I'm gonna really give this what it needs. You know what I mean?
And try to, if somebody messes up, they can get a retake. I mean, we're not trying to hurt anybody. We're trying to help everybody. So,
what's the point of like let's have you in here and laugh at you.
Yeah, I'm good. That's not fun.
I'm good.
Right. That's one of the things my brother he would say is just like that perfectionist. Like he just kind of gets caught in the head trying to perfect it and stuff like that. And that's one of the things that gave him like he had like writer's block at times. I didn't have writer's block at times, and it's that.
Yeah.
I want this sound to be just right.
There's times I'm in the car and I'll have something going through my head and end up putting it on paper. I don't want to say it's a song at this point, but it might take some. Not that I'm going to sing. But it might take form, and I might be like, "Hey, dude, do you want to do this?" You know what I mean? Like,
Can you do something with this?
Yeah, we'll see. But it does feel good to write it down and like
talking about something and writing it down and then reading it.
Yeah.
To me, and when I write it down and then I read it, I don't know why, but after I write it down and then I read it, it's like I see it for the first time. I can hear it all I want, but when I see it, it's different.
All this therapy recently has had me looking at a bunch of stuff differently, and that's one of those things. Yeah.
Maybe something about writing it down makes it feel like it's like materializing or something. Like it's real now.
Yeah. It's like you can almost put your hand put it down there, so your hand did it. You know what I mean? But a thought until it hits paper or an invention is starting to come together or whatever, it's just a thought until that happens.
Yeah.
So for me, a visual aid is always better.
Yeah.
I mean, I know lots of very smart people, book smart people, but when you put them into a hands-on situation, they don't understand it.
Like, you're the damn dumbest smart person I know.
Yes, because it's not a book. They don't understand application or how to use their hands or how to use their thought process like he does.
Yeah.
I mean, that thought process, I got to go to the car. We're getting an argument. I'm going to the car. I like that. I see it. He's already avoiding. Well, she's going to get mad, but she's going to cool down.
She's already mad.
Cooling down. Yeah, she's already mad, and you already fucked up. So how are you going to fix it? The faster you relieve the situation, leave the situation, you relieve the situation. That's not accurate, but whatever.
You just don't want the situation to get out of hand, because then it's going to take even more time to try to get it back right.
Right.
You're lucky you have a woman that lets you walk out the door and calm down and stuff like that. Mine would chase me out the window.
Well, that was what I kind of was picturing as I was saying these things. I was like, yeah, Danny would get chased all the way down the block.
Where you going?
I ain't done with you.
Do you?
She'll chase me sometimes. Not that far, but if I try to get out the room.
Yeah, he said she ain't following me outside though.
Yeah, she definitely got a good support system with that.
Do you feel like you carry a message in your music?
Yeah, I try to. One of the things I didn't really realize is I was doing as much, but I started noticing I do. Like maybe over the last few years as I've been making music, is I don't cuss as much in there, and that's because I don't cuss as much, and I don't drop the N-bomb as much. I still throw it out in there here and there, but it's just it's part of me wanting my music to still be universal. I want everybody to be able to enjoy the music, everybody to be able to ride around in the car and say every lyric.
Right.
So, I want everybody to be able to the music to be received for everyone. And one of the things I like to say is like I write music just I guess kind of for like people who need some music to thrive too. It's kind of like how Lil Wayne, had hustler music and stuff like that. Yeah. Like it's not full blown hustler music. It's like music that you want to win to, music to dream to. Some music for the dreamers type of stuff.
Right. Yeah,
it's like something like that.
Yeah.
Just something just like positive, uplift. I still got like different ranges of songs, but I would say generally that's like my main thing, just like that type of energy and
a little bit of thought provoking.
Mm-hmm. Something that's blending hip hop and mainstream.
Yeah, because
a lot of people, hip hop is good music, but some people don't want to hear the boom bap beat, or maybe like for example Nas. He makes great music, but he got some of the worst beats. You don't want to. If the Nas song come on, you like, man, this song is good. But damn, why you pick this beat? Lupe Fiasco the same way, man. He's like, he got some good lyrics, but
I was a heavy Nas fan, and Lupe was a little bit of that like kick, push, coast. You know what I mean? Just some of that I had
right.
Had a good time with. Yeah, I don't know. So, what do you do for fun?
I would say everything besides work would be all the things that I would do for fun. Like I find it's pretty fun gaming and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I do want to try to get more out here, hang out more, try to attend more events. I link up with more members of the group and stuff like that. Try to hang out. Yeah. Maybe we go get ramen. Talk about what we're going to do.
Shout out Hakito Ramen House here in Omaha.
Hey,
Johnny Ramen. Shout out to you, bro.
Like it's always good to have some ramen, sushi, or whatever the case may be. I like to attend the music events because I like just to soak up the vibe. Even if I'm not performing, I like to just soak up the vibe. And
we got Glizzy Fest coming up here in April.
I have to go attend.
That's a 3-day event, bro.
You might see me out here.
That's a ton of fun, and I'll have a bunch of interviews that week too, so it'll be I know
it'll be a busy week.
Yeah, it'll be recording when I'm not at the show. Mm-hmm. It'll be intense, and I will be tired when it is over, but it will be a freaking blast.
Hey, that's what it's worth right there.
So yeah, and we got something working with Straw. We'll see how that works out, but we might end up just doing a bunch of shows at the show.
Hey, there you go. I mean, this is the future. My car got Wi-Fi. Hypothetically, theoretically, you can take a show on go.
Yeah, I got laptop. I got in my closet in here. I got a rifle case that is basically 4 mics, a soundboard, everything ready to go. So I can come to your house and record your podcast for you. So that type of deal.
Dude, so that'd be a crazy idea right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I built this so people could rent it and use it. I got tapestries for all the wall and stuff. But like, why can't I come to your crib or your pool hall or wherever you want to be to record it?
Right here at Glizzy Fest, y'all. We live.
Yeah.
Long Bus Short Thoughts live, Lazy
Yeah.
Fest.
I got a big flag in the
Oh,
closet. And
Yep.
yeah. So we'll see how that shakes out, but it could be fun. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then we could just do that live. So that would be dope.
Yeah, definitely. And it'd be different too.
Yep, live from the fest, and then grow on that a little bit too, because we've been talking
Hell
about
yeah.
doing some on the road shows, pulling up at like concerts or something, and
Mm-hmm.
rent an RV to do some. We'll just it's a
Something
bunch of
different.
talking fun potentially.
Yeah, that's one of the things I've been like talking about with some of my friends and stuff like that. It's just doing something different. It's not necessarily like chasing something to be viral, but it's just something different that's still enjoyable. Like I'm not about to go live from the skyscraper. Let's do this.
I'm good on that. We're about to parachute in Manhattan. Pass.
It's something that's just still fun and different.
We're about to get on this hayrack ride right here. That's about as
Right.
rowdy as we gonna get.
Bro, I'm probably like
That's it right there.
probably
Craziest
for
party
like the
I've been
first time since I was a freshman that I was able to get on like a zip line or some kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
to. I want to go zip lining.
that would be dope. I know they got a couple good places in Colorado and some other stuff like that. But yeah, that would be dope.
See, that's our next vacation place we want to go to is Denver.
Oh yeah, I got a buddy with a house. It's like 2 hours south of Denver, but up in the mountains, and Airbnb. It's really nice.
Yeah, there's some nice places there.
Yeah.
We've been trying to go just trying to vacation more. Growing up, we didn't do any vacations and stuff like that. It was just a lot of, kind of just like having fun with ourselves and making the most out of it because, we didn't have everything and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, we I think one time we went to like Worlds of Fun or whatever up in Kansas City. And then maybe other than that would have been like camping. You know what I mean? Did some camping. Other than that, we didn't really
I want to go
do
to like an amusement
big
park.
trips.
I want to go on like a crazy roller coaster. The most I've been to is like Funplex.
Yeah.
And everybody told me that's not a real roller coaster. I told them I was on the Big O. They said, that's not real. Laughed at me.
Yeah,
That's not real.
No, you go to Kansas City. That's pretty. I mean, it's not Six Flags, but it's Worlds of Fun. Yeah. Nope. That's everybody goes there during the summer, and it's it's only 3 hours down the road.
Yeah. See, we went to Kansas City, and when we went, I didn't know they was known for the barbecue. And everybody was telling me all these places I should have went to. You didn't get slaps.
I'm gonna slap you if you don't tell me what you're talking about.
I was like, I didn't know. No one told me.
Right.
So, for any of the music or gaming, any of that stuff, did you do any school or anything like that as far as to learn production or any of it?
Mm-mm. It was just me hopping on my phone and just kind of figuring it out. Like everything that I've done on TikTok, Twitch, any of those, YouTube has been straight from my Sorry.
That's why it's on there.
Has been straight from my phone.
Okay.
Like all the editing, the audio work.
Bro, I don't know how you do that. I get so frustrated trying to do it. Like even like editing like a small short video on CapCut in my phone is insane.
Yeah.
I'll wait till I get home and can get to a computer. So like I can't believe you do that.
And I want to use my computer more, but my son's 2 years old, so he be getting in everything.
Oh yeah.
So you can't have good stuff around.
Right. Well, that's the first thing this morning. I picked my computer up and put it in the bag and tucked it away so the 2-year-old wouldn't get to it.
Yep. And so it just became more convenient to just use my phone.
Yeah.
If I'm at work, if I got any downtime, I'll just be at my desk and then I'll start editing the video. My lunch break come around, I head to the car, I go in the back seat, get comfortable, and then I just start editing the video. I'm like, might as well eat
That's
my food, then edit.
My lunch break is I'm posting and editing a little bit and stuff at work. Yeah. Gotta keep moving.
Yep.
But I really only have like one day to edit currently, and I'm working the rest of them. So it's
It takes so long. The longer the video, the more time it is to edit. It's like,
Yep, we went live today just for fun this morning, and it was kind of nice because I know I'll end up taking it and making some shorts, but yeah, but either way, it was nice to not have to worry about editing that one. And we had, we got to interact with the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, and then the best part is all you gotta do is just flip that and then put it back on there. Just really, I would put it up there as it is, and then just put unedited live.
Yeah, yeah. So plans and goals for 26, 27?
I'm planning to have a complete takeover this year.
Okay.
I'm planning everything is gonna work out somehow, some way, and I know it is because it's just how it has to be.
Yeah.
I've been laying the groundwork down. You do everything you need to do. Everything is supposed to work out. All that good stuff. I know it's not that it's easier said than done, but it's
if you can't see it, it don't happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, this was just something I could see 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And you got to write it down a couple times, and
that's the main key right there. I tell everybody, write down everything. I got my book M. I write down everything in there.
I was writing notes on Notepad in the kitchen last night. It was more so I didn't forget to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I think your brain processes it different when you write it out.
Right.
What's the saying? You gotta write something how many times to remember it?
I think it's 3.
Is it 3?
I think it's 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right.
I've heard it before. It's been a long time, but I think it's 3.
Mm-hmm. And that's one of those things right there. That's been part of the planning process and part of this things I'm gonna put into play for this year for me to get the most out of it. Start the podcast back up. Start going live on TikTok more. Live on Twitch and all those other things. It's a bit difficult trying to figure out how to do it while working the 2 jobs and everything, but I think with everything there's some type of a balance. I still get the weekends off and stuff like that, so the goal is just to try to map out that through trying to utilize one day out of the weekend to get the most out of it, then one day out of the regular days, because it's not like I work like I'm working at the other one every day, so it's not that crazy. And then that time I'll do something. Then just still making sure I'm making time for family because gotta still have time for the kids, time for the lady.
The kids are number one.
Yeah, family gotta take care of family always. Like,
yep.
I won't forget any of that stuff. Right. Family always gonna be there, so gotta take care of them.
Whether you like them or not, they're there. Everybody got somebody in the family they don't like.
Yeah.
But that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my mother. Everybody has somebody that they're.
And the money, it's gonna come and go and all that stuff, but you gotta. It's always gonna be family, and me and my family, we always been like super tight, stuff like that. So I try not to get too caught up. I know there's times where I get caught up in my own bubble with my immediate family and stuff like that, so I forget about my siblings and stuff like that. But I start just working on trying to balance out, still trying to see everybody, still go by to see grandma, still make sure I go hang out with moms and we watch our animes and stuff. My mom got me in the anime, so it's like
kind of cool.
Circle. Yeah, that's like the highlight moments right there. We get together. We have a few shows. We watch the shows and all that stuff, and it's just always a good time. Because growing up, me and my mom, we used to watch scary movies. We watch our scary movies all the time, and then as we got older, I was doing my own thing. I moved away, and then I came back to the city, and then when I came back, I moved in with moms, and so I was there, and I was like, well, we both here. You still be watching anime? And then she was like, no, I haven't really watched that much anime. And I was like, let me show you the things that I've seen while I was gone.
Let me show you the travels of the road.
So we got her back into anime and stuff like that. And it's been good. And then she started showing me shows and stuff like that.
Nice.
So that's always good right there.
That's good.
Cool.
You working on new music, or what do you got going on there?
I do have a project. Little backstory: the project that I dropped last August was just it's the Book of M, the rough draft, because it's just like kind of a compilation piece. It's not really the. I think what I wrote was it's not the project I wanted to put out, but it's the project I need to put out because it's like that perfection and procrastinating thing. I'm like, I don't want to keep on waiting because the entire time I've been doing music, it's always been something. Like I've probably gotten over 100 songs written down, honestly, and the entire course of me making music, there's always been something that happened. I'll start recording some songs and then boom, oh no, I gotta update the computer, everything's gone. I started getting some songs recorded again. Oh no, we lost everything. And after that happens about 3 or 4 times, it's a little demoralizing a little bit. You're like, damn, how many times I gotta start back over? And so just changed up everything I was doing, had a falling out with some people, and I'm like, I gotta do something different because what I'm doing right now isn't working out for me.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm not messing with those guys, like those guys still my bros and everything, like it's still all love and all that, but it's like
We got to recognize the change for yourself before anything
Yeah.
happens.
and like going dealing with the same problem and hoping for change is insanity, right?
Yeah.
So
Hoping for change, yeah.
it's like I'm doing the same thing. Ain't nothing changed. I can't expect anything to change if I'm not changing.
Right.
And so one of the lines that I wrote down in one of the songs that kind of was like, look deep and you'll discover something new. I found another me. I hope that you find you. And it's like I sat back, I isolated myself for a long time, maybe too long, and I found the things that was wrong with myself and figured out the things I need to do right for myself and the things I need to do right for around me, the people I want around me, and things like that. The positive energy, not want to be around any of the negativity and things like that because sometimes it wears on you. You can be as positive a person as you want to be. I'm a super positive person, but shit, you gonna have them days where it's gonna hit you, and then it's like, man. Then you deal with somebody in that negative headspace, and it's like, shit.
Then you just end up digging in.
Right, and it's like, I'm not trying to. I don't like being in that type of space because I don't feel like it's just not conducive for growth.
Yeah.
And so all I have to say, I changed up all those things and figured out what I need to do different, and that led me to put out the project that I needed to put out. And now, leading into this year, I'm going to put out the project that I've been wanting to put out, the actual Book of M, Creation and Love. And it's just going to be maybe about 10 tracks on there. I've been trying to figure out how many tracks I want to do.
Okay.
It's probably going to be 10. But
and it's the creation of love?
Creation and Love.
Okay. Creation and love. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And something that's going to be like I guess like a intro to everything because I want it to all be that book theme, but I also want this one to be kind of overview of what to expect. It's still also like a intro to me as a person and stuff like that. Like I guess the visual I see in my mind, like the track that starts it off is the Get Up. It's like you're waking up, and every song is like playing throughout your day.
Right.
Like there's a track on there, Hell on Earth, and it's like in my mind, it's like you just turn on the news, and the news is basically hell on earth because that's everything that you hear on the news is negative, anyways. And so that was like putting all this into a song to basically orchestrate the course of someone's day all the way to the point of the last song where it's kind of like the stars have lost their meaning, and it's like a outro. It's only like a minute and some change, so it's like it's meant to be like the closing of a chapter in a sense.
Okay.
And so I would say
that would be crazy. The stars going dark.
You know.
It would.
It would.
You know,
You got any shows lined up this year?
I do plan on doing some more. There are some shows in the works I can't speak on yet,
Yeah.
but I do plan on doing some more shows. I just been I want to make sure I got all my ducks in a row,
Yeah.
so I could just hit the ground running and then basically not have a nonstop.
Nobody wants to show up in half step.
You know, what this guy used to work with, JJ Jitterbug Johnson. he said, look at them over there. Just one cheek, half-assing.
Jitterbug Johnson.
That's
That's what's up.
That's funny.
One of the funniest dudes I ever met. I swear.
That's what's up.
One cheek.
So, where can everybody find you? How can everybody find you?
Y'all can find me just about everywhere. Legacy of Friends, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Legacy and Friends.
And it's a Legacy and Friends on all of it.
Oh, yep, on all of them. But N, not A-N-D, just N. Somebody took A-N-D, I guess.
I got 5 in dime, so I got that too.
I see. They're taking all the correct spelling.
Well, I kind of knew 5 in dime was going to be hard. There's, that's a
That's all right. We're gonna show them why we number one though.
That's what's up.
That's the goal. I wanted to be able to, when somebody started typing in something on the search box and just boom, just pop right up.
Yep, I think you can pay Google enough to do that, but I'm not trying to pay them nothing.
Now they be having the commercials like the most Google word. What if I Google my name every day? There's a handful of times until what they do during the Super Bowl commercial. Every time until next year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, it would. I have to do something
for the algorithm.
Yeah, I know you can pay Google, but yeah, I ain't got Google money.
I tell everybody I got Google glasses. They not, but I
I got a pair of those, and my homie Kendall was just talking about they translate too. Maybe I got some old ones. I better find out.
It's the future.
I got a set, and if they translate, I'm in.
I'm telling you, you can be a full blown James Bond. You get the watch that I see people walk up to the
I can answer my phone and show my watch.
Oh
yeah, you can pay from there.
Yeah.
Boop.
I don't know why, man. The things on my wrist bother me.
I'm just getting used to wearing one again. I still am afraid I'm going to break it all the time because I'm shoving my hands in dashes and shit.
Yeah. Thank you for finishing that.
I go deep.
He's like,
you never know if it's coming back or not.
I had a coworker. He was an old coworker guy. He was a little nasty. He said, I lost a ring in there one time. Oh, shit. I was like, oh, my God. They can also find my music stuff, Munch Miyagi on YouTube or Munch Miyagi Go Crazy on TikTok. Those are the only ones I got. SoundCloud. I'm on SoundCloud. Munch Miyagi's on SoundCloud. I got to get my Spotify. I've been working on trying to do the distribution stuff right now. I've been a little preoccupied, and so I just got everything dropping.
2 jobs.
Yeah, kids.
Oh, kids. My daughter messed up my knee. My son don't let me get any sleep. Disclaimer, make sure you want to have kids before you have kids. I wanted to have kids. I'm not saying I didn't want to. I'm just saying, make sure y'all want to, because 2 things you can't get back is time
and sleep.
I don't know what the other one is yet.
Yeah. No.
But you can find me on those. I'm gonna try to get my distribution thing set up. Rock Nation, they have a thing now recently. You could do distribution, like DistroKid has one. Oh, yeah. Rock Nation just started up one.
Nice.
The only difference is, for you other artists out there, the difference is DistroKid, you have a subscription, but you get 100% of your money. Rock Nation, you get 85% of your money, but they take out 15%, but there's no subscription. When you're first starting off, I mean, that'll be fine because the money you might be making might equal out to a subscription fee. But let's say you have a track go viral and it got like 1 million views on it, then that 15% is a whole lot different.
Yeah,
and it's a little different than $24 for a subscription fee.
Right.
They didn't just pocket probably like a
Right.
few bands off of you.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
there is that grain of salt out there. But the name that it's attached to, people might see Rock Nation and be like, oh, snaps.
Yeah.
Rock
That
Nation.
yeah, everybody knows that name.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Got any shout outs?
Shout out to my lady, Athena.
There you go.
Shout out to my kids, Saran, Janae. Fado, he's the guy who does all my good stuff. He's my man in the chair. He does the recording, the editing. He when we sit back, we talk music. I be like, hey, what you think about that? He'd be like, you should do this like this. And I'm like, all right. And I go back and I do it like that. And I'm like, hey, I see what you mean. Shout out to my family, everybody like that. I would say
Yeah.
they've been the ones definitely holding me down. My family, they've been showing up at my shows. Shout out to Miss V. She's the person who I have a friend, D Raps. He got me into like being able to do shows. He was doing shows, and then I would go to his shows and stuff like that. And then he was like, he said, "Yo, you gotta meet Miss V." I went to the show he was doing, and then they had like a freestyle thing going on. Like in the middle of the show, they just started freestyling. They said, "Anybody else on the freestyle?" I was like, "Oh shit, I love the freestyle." So I moseyed my way on up there, and I reached for the mic. They gave it to me. I was rapping, and she was Shady Sullivan. She was rapping, and I was like, "Oh steps," and then we both like going back and forth and stuff. And then it was just a good time. And then from there, I would say that I was like associated. And then we went to another show that D Raps had, and she was doing a series of these pop up shows where when you go there, you get to perform, but I don't think she was even charging a fee. All you had to do is just show up, put your name on the paper, you get to perform, get heard by everybody, and it's a nice crowd. They're respectful, all that good stuff. It's just great. It's always a good time. And so I was talking with her. Then she got me on at the show I was able to go to. I did my first show at the Culture House, which full circle. I work at the food bank, and we went to go. We have our employee day, and we went to go volunteer at Heart Ministry. And Heart Ministry over there is right across the street from the Coach House. So it's like, dang, I was like, it's like the same place all over again. I was like, someone's bringing me back to this area. And the Coach House is a good vibe. Like the place inside is amazing. The artwork inside, it's just like here. You come in here and you feel the vibe when you come in here. You can feel like the history. People that been here and stuff like that. Like you can feel it.
Yeah.
And
Appreciate that.
yeah, man. I appreciate y'all definitely. And it felt like it's that same type of energy when I went there, and I got to go up there, and I had one track that was messed up, and so I didn't even have the beat for it. And so Miss V was like, "Well, what you want to do?" I was like, "I can still rap." She's like, "Spit your shit." And so I spit it a cappella in front of everybody, and it was a good time.
It don't get much harder than that.
Man. Especially when you wasn't even ready for it. I was ready for hear the beat come on, and then she was like, "The track was corrupted." I was like, "Oh no!"
Is y'all ready for this?
And so that was great, and ever since then, she had other shows I was able to go to, and she always gave me a platform to be heard on. We did like a community show. It was like a fundraiser event. It was different charities that came out there. Open Door Mission was there. They helped people register to vote. All those different type of things. It was like a show for the community, and that was like out of all the shows. Like I probably done more shows with more people more shows with better feedback and things like that. Like last year, I got the chance with Foxy Go Get It to go perform at the Omaha Day Parade, and got to go down the Omaha Day Parade and rap and stuff like that. Like that was an amazing experience and stuff like that. Then shout out to Foxy Go Get It.
Yeah. We haven't connected yet. I talked to her about coming on here and just we haven't connected anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely good people right there. I didn't see her at a few events that she throw together. Always a good crowd. And we had that community event that Miss B had me at. That was probably one of the still like the most eventful ones. Like it was just like seeing the kids up there looking at me as I was rapping, and you could kind of like see like it felt like the words was being received. Like he was like playing, and then he just like stopped and was like staring, and like I seen him see me see him, and I was like. I started pointing at him. I was like, "Shit, this is for you." So it's like
that's what's up.
You know,
I bet that was a cool feeling, just seeing him stop and go, "Huh, this dude's got something." And
yeah, it felt good. Like I felt it like emotionally and stuff like that. Having my family there and everything, like it was a lot of emotions. Like that probably was one of my most shows I felt the most emotion at and stuff like that. Because like I said, we grew up, we didn't have a lot of things and stuff like that. It wasn't like we was just like down bad, but there was times when we was down bad. Like there was like parts of our time growing up where we went like months without any utilities or anything. You know, I never forget. I had the chicken patties in the bowl, and I wrapped it up with some plastic, and I put it on the roof because it was a hot day. It was gonna be like 90 to 100 degrees that day, and I put it on the roof. And the fridge, since we didn't have any power, the fridge is out, so it was like shit. I'm gonna cook it up, solar power cook it, and then once it was out there for a couple hours, brought it back in, and ate that shit. Like it was just like it was like times we was like down bad, but we all still it's daytime shit. We pull back the curtains, we all kicking it in the living room, just having the times of our life. It's just all of us still hanging together, just like still toughing it out. It's like we may not have anything, but we all nobody bailed out. We all still right there toughing it out, trying to figure it out together. Just
it's crazy what losing the power can bring you together as a family. Yeah. When we had that blizzard last fall, it had been a year ago probably now, we were out without power for like 4 or 5 days. And after like day 3, we came here and showered and like shook off the cold a little bit because we had been locked in and frozen, no heat, no power, nothing for, when it was sub-zero.
Yeah.
But I was like, do you guys want to stay here tonight or do you want to go home and tough it out with the dogs? And my kids are young, and they were like, let's go home and take care of the dogs.
Because dogs is family.
We had like a little hand crank radio, you crank it for 20 minutes and you can listen to it for a couple hours or, we were charged. We had a couple solar chargers. We were charging phones and switches and stuff when we could.
The candles, all that good stuff.
Lantern and it was a whole experience. But we were, had little dance parties in the living room to the FM radio, and
it brings the family together.
It was a bonding, and it showed me how tough my kids really were.
Yeah, that's it right there.
So
for them to want to make that decision, because sometimes people be like, "Oh, well, we got this here and all this here," but it's like, "Nah, let's go back home."
Yeah, no, he's like, "Yeah, there's beds upstairs. Y'all crash the couch, whatever," and they're like, "No, let's go back and tough it out." And I was like, all right, boys.
Hey, that's a good. I bet that was an amazing feeling right there. You like, I'm raising them right.
It was. It was.
That's great right there.
Oh yeah. Well, you got anything else you want to throw out there, man? Or
I want everybody to be on the lookout this year. It's a lot coming. I need to grow up. Just be on the lookout. It's going to be a lot of music coming out this year. I plan on being able to get a lot of things in the work. I plan on y'all being able to see a lot more of me, my friends, everybody. I'm trying to get Froggy to get out here with the music stuff. I want him to be able to come out here. He get a little shy. But we gonna get him over that. I got some other family that's going to be doing stuff, and I got a couple other side projects with some other artists in the city, some other EPs and things like that that's in the works too. So it's gonna be an eventful year.
Good.
I would definitely say that.
Good.
I can't wait.
Nice.
That's what's up. Well, all right, fellas, we are gonna keep the bus rolling. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Hey, it's been a good time. I appreciate y'all for having me here, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one. We love you.
Run it.
Come and jump in the ride, hop on the bus. We gon' slide, be outside when we pick you up. Take you to a place where you can open up your mind. Say what you gotta say, and nobody blinks an eye. You on the long